Okay, guys. This is JR with SaiyanZ Academy, and today we're gonna talk about reversals, multi-session M's and W's mainly, and other reversal patterns as well near the HOD and LOD. So let's look for some good setups right now. I'm gonna go ahead and look at EJ, see if I find anything there. Okay, here goes one. Okay, guys. So here, I'm gonna just draw out what I see right now. I see one leg here, right? This is all one leg here. I see another touch here, and then the third touch here. These three touches fail to break the high of the day. The high of the day is right here. It's marked with the blue cursor. That's your high of the day. Usually when I'm taking trades like this, and I love these trades, by the way, I try to catch the second leg with the best entry, but also the safest. So with that said, if you see something like this, you see it, hit up again and hit it up 2 times, fail to break. Yes, you can take it here after this red candlestick forms. You can take that entry there. Why after a candlestick forms? Well, basically because you need confirmation. And if we have a M top or a double top near the high of the day, we want to go down. We're looking for a reversal. So we are looking for a red candlestick forming, preferably to close, and then you enter right after that candlestick. If it goes again and it hits the third time, you would wait on a shift candle, which in this case would be this big red candlestick. You would enter right after it. Your entry would be there. Your take profit would be at the Mayo, or it could be your second take profit could be at the ADR low. Third take profit would be here. That's how it works in this situation. Okay. This is a multi-session M top, even though you see 3 tops there, because they made a first top here. This was around London session. You have your second top here. This was Asian session, and then you have London session again. If it gives you 3 swipes to the high and fails to break, the reversal is imminent, guys. Just remember that. Okay, let me look for another example. Okay, let me see. Let's try EG. Okay, there's one right there. Okay, there's a multi-session W right in my face right now. The way we would take this one, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a first leg over here to my left. And then the next day, we have our blue cursor, which signals out the low of the day for the next day. And we have our second leg forming here. This happened in New York. The way we would take this is we would wait for a green candlestick in this scenario, because this is a W, so we're wanting to go up. We're waiting on that reversal. We wait for the green candlestick to form and close the first candlestick. We would enter right after that first candlestick, the green one. Our take profit 1 would be here at the water. Our second take profit would be here at the Mayo, and the third take profit, would be at the blueberry. That's how that would work. Also, I want you guys to notice something. Look at the TDI. So, see, if I were to put a horizontal line on my chart here, this would line up the legs, right? It'll line up the legs. You can tell that they're around the same level. If I were to go to my TDI, let me expand my TDI a little bit. If I were to go on my TDI and try to line them up, I wouldn't be able to do that. This will kind of look like it's going up a little bit. So you're probably asking yourself, why is this leg on my left, the first leg, why is it leveled with the second leg, but then on the TDI, it looks like it's lower than the second leg? Well, that there is called divergence. That's called divergence there. So if you find divergence, that's also a confirmation that you're on the right side of the trade. Okay, this is going to reverse and it's going to rise. So for reversal patterns, is always good to, you know, find out if there's divergence, because that can also help you. It serves as a confirmation. Okay, let's look for another example now. Let's try UJ. Let's try UJ. See what we can find. Okay, I like this one. Okay. Okay, here it is. So in this picture here, on the chart, we have a triple bottom. So we have one leg here, we have second leg here, we have third leg here. Gave us a pin to the low. This blue cursor is our low of the day. It's labeled out for us. As you can see, it failed to break the low 3 times. What did I say before? You wait for a green candlestick in your direction because we want to go up. So you would wait. You wouldn't enter at the wick. You would wait. Why? Because we want to have safe entries, and we want to have the best confirmations. So after this candlestick closes, the green one, that's when you would enter. Entry would be there. In this case, since you have your mayo there and your water there, your take profit would be at the reversal box. There's a reversal box right there. Reversal box, take profit 1. Your take profit 2 would be up here at the high. Or whenever you see the pair start consolidating, you can go ahead and take profit. We don't do consolidation, take profit, okay? So let me repeat that again. It failed to break the low of the day 3 times. We wait for a confirmation candlestick, which in this case, a green one. After the green one, we would enter, we take profit there, okay? Also, if you notice, guys, there's divergence on that as well, okay? Okay, let's see if I can find another example here. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I like this one too. Here we have a multi-session W. Why multi-session? Because this leg, the first leg, happened during Asian session. The second leg happened during London session. You also have a reversal box here. So not only do you have a second leg, but you have a second leg on your reversal box, right? And you also have, there's a big divergence sign right there. So there's divergence on the TDI. Look at that. There's divergence on the TDI. There's your second leg. There's your first leg. Your first leg was actually a shark fin outside of the water. So in this case, you would wait on that first green candlestick. Yes, this one might be a little too big, but this is actually a shift candle. You can enter right after that candlestick, or if you would have seen this little doji here is green as well, you would have entered right after that one. You would have caught this. Take profit one would have been here. Your take profit two would have been here at the reversal box. Take profit three would have been here at the blueberry. Sorry, at the male. But like I said, if you start seeing consolidation, then you can go ahead and take your profit or partial profit, however you guys prefer. Let's see. Multi-session M's and W's, they happen in different sessions, or they can happen on different days during different sessions. That's what makes a multi-session W. That's the strongest reversal pattern that we can trade on. Okay. Let me look for another one. Okay. Trying to look for another good setup here. Okay. This is a pretty good setup here. Okay, so we have a multi-session W. The W's aren't going to look pretty. They're not going to look like the alphabet. So you're going to have to train your eyes to see these M's and W's. Okay, the safest way to catch them, like I said, is near the low of the day or near the high of the day. Fail to break, you go ahead and take it after the first confirmation candlestick that you see. So we have one leg here, right? We have a couple swipes here, and we have another swipe here. Okay. Me personally, I'm not trading within this range unless I see a really good setup. Okay. So with that said, I'll probably be over here, you know, in my London session at the time, and I'll be able to catch this right on the reversal box, which failed to break the low of the day. You know, we have it marked here. Your low of the day is here. After you take it, with the confirmation green candlestick, you can go ahead and let it ride. And like I said, your take profit would be, you know, any of the EMAs that you see here, as long as you feel comfortable on a certain place to take the profit. So with that said, we took this trade because we saw it fail to break the low multiple times. And like I said, this is a multi-session W. It's not going to look the prettiest. It's not going to look like the alphabet, but that's a W there. Okay. Let me see. Let's look for another example. Okay. We have a big fat multi-session M here. Okay. We have our first leg over here. It did it a little bit after New York session. We have our high of the day marked here for us. And we have our second leg here. It did it during Asia. Like I said, I might not be trading Asia most of the time, but if I ever see a setup like this, a second leg failed to break, my high of the day, I'll go ahead and take it. 50 pips and I get out. Okay. You enter right after the first candlestick in your direction. And you can go ahead and use this mayo as your first take profit. The water as your first take profit. Mayo, second take profit. Your low of the day as third take profit. Notice that every time it goes around a moving average, there's a period of consolidation. That's why I told you guys that whenever it starts consolidating, you guys should consider taking profit. Okay. Another thing, it gave you your intraday levels within here. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Before it made that small correction and reversed up. Okay, so I'll also keep an eye on that as well. If you can't count the levels yet, that's fine. We'll get to that, but try to catch the reversals. Okay, so it's gonna be either or. You're either gonna count the levels or you're gonna catch the reversals. But our goal here is to make you guys realize that both are important and both play a big part on your entries and exits on trading. All right, and I think that's all I have for you guys today. We'll start working on more videos and keep you guys updated. Thank you.